They say love is blind, but looking back, I think I was just wearing a blindfold I tied myself. When I met Sarah, I didn't just fall for her, I fell for the life she represented. She was 27, I was 27, and she had two kids, a 5-year-old girl and an 8-year-old boy. I moved in fast, maybe too fast. Within months, I wasn't just a boyfriend. I was the guy fixing the leaked faucets, the guy wrestling on the carpet with the kids, and the guy ensuring the house felt like a home. I brought my life into that rented house, my 65-inch TV, my Xbox, my iPad. To those kids, those weren't just electronics. They were windows to other worlds. Minecraft marathons with the 8-year-old and Disney Plus sessions with the 5-year-old became our bonding language. But 6 months in, the floor dropped out. Sarah cheated. I remember the physical sensation of that first discovery. It was like a cold bucket of lead being poured down my spine. The excuses were standard. I felt lost, it didn't mean anything, and like a fool, I stayed. But I wasn't a total pushover. I moved out. I got my own apartment. I needed space to breathe, but we were working on it. Because I'm a creature of habit and because I still cared for those kids, I kept the internet in my name at her house. It was only $30 a month, a small price to pay, I thought, to keep the peace and keep the kids happy. I left my TV there, I left the Xbox, I left the iPad. I told myself it was for the kids. In reality, I was still trying to be the hero in a story that was already a tragedy. 6 months passed. We hit our 1-year anniversary. I thought we were healing. I thought the guy she cheated with, let's call him the ghost, was ancient history. Then came the week of my 27th birthday. The air felt different. Sarah was distant, her phone always face down, her responses clipped. One night, she didn't come home. I texted her, "Are you okay? Are you with him?" Nothing. Silence for hours. I sat in my apartment, the blue light of my phone reflecting in my eyes, feeling that familiar, nauseating knot in my stomach. Finally, my phone buzzed. It wasn't a text, it was a notification. Sarah shared a note with you. I opened it. My heart was hammering against my ribs like a trapped bird. It wasn't a letter. It was a cold, clinical confirmation. Yes, I'm with him. I've been having a great time. We need to stop this. She didn't even have the decency to hear my voice. She turned our entire relationship into a cloud-based document and hit delete. For 3 days, I lived in a fog of fury and static. I didn't respond. I didn't scream. I just sat in the wreckage. On the 3rd day, a notification popped up on my phone, an automated email. Your monthly internet statement is ready. I stared at it. It was like a light bulb flickered in a dark room. I opened my ISP provider's app. There it was. Her address, the router status, online. I could see the devices connected, the Xbox I bought, the iPad I let the kids use, the smart TV that was currently streaming some show while she probably sat on the couch with him laughing at my expense. They were using my bandwidth, my hardware, and my kindness to facilitate their great time. I sat on my sofa for an hour, my thumb hovering over the pause device button. I knew what this meant. In that house, the internet wasn't just a luxury, it was the glue. Anyone with kids knows that a tablet is the difference between a peaceful dinner and a meltdown. The 8-year-old used Minecraft to decompress. The 5-year-old used the iPad to stay quiet while Sarah cooked, or while she unwound. By cutting that signal, I wasn't just stopping a movie. I was removing the digital babysitter. I was introducing chaos into her curated, cheating life. I felt a grim smile spread across my face. I didn't just pause the devices. I went into the admin settings. I changed the... Imagine the scene.
It's 6 p.m. The kids are tired and cranky. Sarah is probably trying to relax, maybe waiting for the ghost to come over. Suddenly, the iPad screen goes black. The Xbox throws a connection error in the middle of a build. The Netflix circle of death starts spinning on the TV. She would have rebooted the router. She would have checked the cables. She would have tried to log in only to find the password she knew didn't exist anymore. For the next few hours, she didn't have a boyfriend to blame. She had two frustrated, screaming children who wanted their Minecraft and their cartoons back. She had to actually parent. She had to face the reality that the man she discarded was the only reason her life ran smoothly. I never checked my phone when the inevitable "why is the Wi-Fi out" texts started rolling in. I just went to sleep. It was the best night's rest I'd had in a year. Looking back 9 years later, was it petty? Maybe, but there's a specific kind of justice in simply withdrawing your presence and your resources from someone who treats you like an option. She wanted a life without me? Fine, she can have the darkness and the silence that comes with it.
If this story gave you that warm glow of justice, smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Tell me in the comments, have you ever had to pull the plug on a toxic person in your life? I read every single one. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories of people finally standing up for themselves. We'll see you in the next one.